I'd like to get on this right away. How soon can you come to L.A.?
What a difference a day makes, huh?
That's for sure.
Whatever you said to him, Brooke,
He loves you, Thorne, and he respects you, admires everything you've accomplished. That's why he reached out to you last night, because he realized the damage that this conflict was causing, and he wanted to put a stop to it.
Yeah, before things got really out of hand, huh?
Which they almost did.
I'm so relieved.
Bet you're not in the middle any longer? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, to have to be in the middle of my feelings and my husband's feelings. I don't even want to think about that.
But still, Brooke, you would have done the right thing.
The right thing about what?
We were just talking about your phone call last night.
Yes, and how much it meant to me, Ridge. How can I ever thank you, man?
Now that's what I like to see. My two sons coming together.
Honey, thank you. What you did is just brought this family together again. Thank you.
We're very grateful, Ridge. I'm so proud of you.
Why don't we crack open a bottle and celebrate the man of the hour, huh?
That's a great idea. I'll get the glasses.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute. We still have a contingency, remember? We have to deal with that first.
Sales figures? Doesn't make any sense to me.
Me either.
Shop's not even open and we have sales figures. It's not possible.
Did you hear that, Bucky? The good Captain Moroni was just wondering.
But I bet Ma Barker and Clyde Barrow know all about it, don't they?
Yes. Well, I'll tell you what we do know. For starters, we know that those are some very impressive numbers that you've been eyeballing.
We also know that Jackie M's Rodeo Drive boutique was open last night for Moonlight Madness sale.
And that Spectra gowns were flying out the door like demented birds.
Jackie M's take from last night's fashion feeding frenzy.
Really?
Yeah, really. I couldn't have put it better myself.
Morning, baby.
Hi. Deacon, what are you doing here?
I am serving Madame breakfast in her boudoir.
Well, that's very sweet of you, darling, but I haven't got time. I've got to get down to the boutique.
Something wrong?
Well, apparently, they've just called me. They said something's going on. They want me there, so... I hope it's not a bad omen.
Oh, come on, Jackie. Don't tell me you believe in all that superstition crap.
There are a lot of things in life that are way beyond our control, Deacon.
Like Massimo's stroke? Or like Nick locking his father up in some clinic and not letting you see.
Nicky loves his father. He's just trying to get him the best medical treatment that there is, and I pray, I really pray that whatever the doctors are doing, that it's going to work.
Are we ready to proceed?
Just as soon as Mr. Moroni's son gets here.
Have you called him?
I was just about to.
They're both aware this is highly experimental.
And enormously risky.
We're taking quite a risk here, too.
You mean legally? Yes. None of these procedures have been approved by the FDA. But I think we can trust Nick to be discreet. He has more riding on this than we do.
Oh, that's good.
You were hungrier than you thought you were, huh?
Thank you for taking such good care of me.
Jackie, I love you. If you don't know that by now, well, maybe this will convince you.
Oh. It is an appointment book?
It's an appointment book, but it's got one very important appointment already penciled in.
7 o'clock. Dinner with Deacon. Oh, and there it is again. 7 o'clock. Dinner with Deacon.
And every night for the rest of our lives if I had my way.
You don't think you get sick of me?
Oh, and all this fun, all this intelligence, great sex. Jackie, no one has ever made me this happy in my entire life.
Looks like your boss is at a loss for words. Well, I don't think we've met. I'm Clark Garrison, and you, my beautiful lady, are...
Due back at her desk. Thank you, Andrea.
Can't blame a guy for trying.
Or a bunch of renegades for breaking and entering.
Wait a minute, Sarah. Easy now, because that is not precisely what happened.
Oh, we're a little more clever than that.
Yes, and the whole point is that we proved that Spectra Couture is going to be a guaranteed smash hit for Jackie M.
And deserves to be placed right next to the illustrious designs of Forrester Creations.
I'm just trying to decide what I should have done to the two of you for trying to pull a stunt like this.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it. You're not going to do anything. Because you admire our chutzpah too much for that, and also you are rooting for us underdogs to succeed. And that's why you're going to pick up the phone pronto, and you're going to call His Highness Ridge Forrester, and you're going to tell him that you're going ahead with our line, because you know it's a surefire hit.
Ridge, if you're worried about who gets first dibs on window or shelf space,
No, it's something much more pressing.
the Spectra Couture logo?
The Spectra Couture by Thorne Forrester logo.
I don't understand.
Well, neither do a lot of people. That's the problem. See, when people see Thorne Forrester on the Spectra Couture label, they associate it with Forrester Creations. That creates brand confusion. Now, if our buyers are confused, imagine what our customers are going to react like, you know? So I think we need to move on this right away.
Move on what?
Actually, it's a quick fix by eliminating 3 little words.
You're asking me to remove my name from the Spectra Couture logo?
Eliminate brand confusion.
And to ensure that I get a chance to market my line in Jackie M. But only if I remove my name. That's your contingency.
My one and only. So can you get on it ASAP?
No, Ridge. I won't get on it ASAP. I won't get on it at all, because it's not going to happen.
You know, Jackie, I gotta tell you, I think that this is gonna come in very handy now that you're...
The CEO of a multi-million-dollar company?
Yeah, that.
I'm going to have to be so organized. But at least I'm going to know who I'm going to be having dinner with every night.
Well, honey, that's why I got it for you, so you can stay on top of things. I'm so glad that you're starting to enjoy life again, Jackie. You know, for a while, I was worried.
All I could do was focus on the heartache that I'd caused.
Now you're back to work. You're looking towards the future.
Because of you. Because you refused to let me give up on myself, Deacon.
I refuse to let you give up on us. I love to see you smile. It makes me want to do this. And this.
And this.
Oh, yeah, definitely that.
You expect me to call Ridge?
And tell him to get with the program.
Excuse me. Hello.
Nick, it's Dr. Ying. We are ready to begin the procedure on your father.
Right. I'm on my way.
Was that Ridge?
Look, the fact is, this check doesn't change that my hands are still tied.
I mean, until the Forresters sort this out.
If they sort it out.
But still, if it does happen...
We'll talk soon. Andrea will show you out.
Looks like we're out of luck.
Trying to be reasonable here.
You're asking me to take my name off my company's logo.
Forrester Creations is a registered trademark, Thorne, owned by this company, which means we're the only one entitled to use that name in the fashion industry.
I'm well aware of why we have trademarks, Ridge. What I don't understand is why you're making an issue of this now.
Now, trademark infringement is a valid issue, although it's a very gray area. I think you're right to be concerned. It can cause brand confusion. That's something we all want to avoid.
Especially since we spent years building Forrester into the powerhouse that it is now. The last thing we need is to be erroneously associated with Spectra Couture.
And a bunch of no-talent leeches who are not above using the Forrester name to get ahead. Because that's how you still think of me and my company, isn't it, Ridge?
And what I see is Spectra's long checkered history of being a knockoff shop. That's gonna be hard for you to overcome, you know that? If you're really determined to make it on your own, then don't rely on the Forrester name.
That's not what I'm doing, Ridge. This is unbelievable. Ridge Maroney telling Thorne Forrester, me, that I can't use my own name. How messed up is that?
So, Nick, as I have explained before, the goal of these treatments is to revitalize damaged brain cells using electrically charged impulses, thereby increasing brainwave activity and accelerating the rejuvenation process.
Can I have a moment alone with him?
Remember, he has been sedated.
It's time to turn the bow into the eye of the storm. You're gonna get through this. You know that, right? Of course you do. You are fearless.
No,
Yes,
Deacon, no, we can't.
Come on, I know you're tempted.
I'm more than tempted, but I have to get to work.
You know, Jackie, there gotta be some perks to being a boss, like, I don't know, not having to punch a time card, things like that.
I just can't. I can't not here.
Okay. Well, wait. Now we got the rest of our lives, right?
Ridge Maroney, that's what you called me?
It's who you are.
Thorne!
It's true, Mother. Massimo Maroney is Ridge's father.
Ridge is my son. You're my son.
Well, that's what I've always felt. Till I heard you and Mother tell Thorne that he was your only son. I didn't really think that was true. I think you meant it, but now I'm not really that sure.
Ridge, we're your parents.
He raised you, honey. He loves you.
You're as much our son as Thorne ever has been.
Am I? Really? I'm not so sure that's true anymore.
Of course it's true. Ridge, you can't let one little moment...
No, something's changed, Dad. Ever since the moment you realized your blood wasn't flowing through my veins, something shifted. From the son that you always thought was yours to the son that you know is yours.
Come on, Ridge. Dad feels the same about you that he always has.
We both do. You have to know that, honey.
What I know is that my life changed drastically when I realized I was not your son. When I realized that my mother had deceived me.
Well, that's true, isn't it? Ridge. Look, honey, I don't know if it was conscious or subconscious, but I never let myself think, imagine anything other than Eric was your father. For years, I lavished all this affection and attention on you without seeing or understanding what it was doing to you, Thorne. And it's not that I loved you more. I think I was overcompensating at your expense, honey. But it was my mistake. And it was a big one. As a result of my mistakes, all of these problems that have come between the two of you, they're my fault. You're both angry, you're both hurt, and you have every right to be, but don't take it out on one another. If you're going to take it out on someone, take it out on me. The favoritism, the anger, the insecurity, I'm to blame for that.
Stephanie, don't. Please.
No, it's true, honey, it's true. I'm just sorry that I didn't see this sooner. I'm so sorry for all the pain that both of you feel. But look, here it is at this moment. It's out in the open, isn't it? We have to deal with it. We have to face it, and we have to get past it. Honey, you can't keep this up. You can't keep fighting. You can't keep the anger inside. It has to end. I mean, what's in a name? Forrester? Maroney? What is that? What is it? It's words. It's labels. You're my flesh and blood. You're my flesh and blood. You're my child. You're my son. You're my son. I love you. Your father loves you equally. Please. The past is finished. We can't go back and change one little thing about it. All we can do is face and deal with what we have now and understand that love is the most precious gift that we could possibly have. You have to love one another. You've got to do that. You've got to stop the fighting. You just have to put an end to it. Please, please, Ridge. Please don't let this continue, honey. Please. Please, 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 Ridge. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.